Hello and welcome to NJ News Now. I'm Kristina Behr. Toms River police say a woman woke up to find a masked intruder standing over her bed. Police say three men entered the home through an unlocked bathroom window. They took the car keys and left with the homeowner's 2022 BMW. It's one of two incidents where burglars targeted houses within about an hour of each other earlier this week. Meantime, a scary situation in Essex County. A thief stole a car with a 3-month-old baby inside in Irvington. That car was later found abandoned in Newark with the baby unharmed. Police are still searching for the suspect. We've heard a lot about auto theft and carjackings in recent months, right? Well, according to state police data, more than 14,000 cars were reported stolen in 2021 in New Jersey. That's a 22% rise in car thefts from 2020. Now, by August of this year, 9,000 cars were stolen, and that's expected to rise to 17,000 by the end of the year. Well, this week, Congresswoman Mikey Sherrill helped introduce a bipartisan bill in Congress to help cut down on these auto thefts. If it's passed, the Auto Theft Prevention Act will provide grants for local police to hire additional staff and buy more equipment needed to combat auto theft. College tuition getting more expensive across the board for many New Jersey students, and many schools raising tuition this year. The largest increase was at Seton Hall, which saw a 4.4% jump in tuition. TCNJ and Rowan both went up about 4%. Rutgers also increased their tuition by 2.9%. Tuition hikes, of course, come after universities largely froze tuition in 2020 amid the pandemic. Well, Governor Murphy was in Eatontown to unveil a new pilot program that provides some New Jersey manufacturers grants to purchase the equipment they need to improve operations.
NJ MVP will provide manufacturers in targeted industries, including, importantly, companies in the food and beverage sector, like Raw Generation. It will provide them grants geared to cover up to 50% of the costs of purchasing new equipment or technology that will make their production operations more efficient and productive, and at the end of the day, more profitable.
Well, the New Jersey Manufacturing Voucher Program designed to help companies integrate new and innovative technologies to help improve the overall manufacturing process. Well, this is a tough one for parents. Baby formula maker Abbott recalling 2-ounce bottles of ready-to-feed Similac liquid products because of a faulty seal, which could result in spoilage. They were distributed to New Jersey hospitals, doctors' offices, and even some retailers. So check the codes if you do have some of those brands. October, also Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Manette's Angels is one New Jersey organization devoted to providing resources to breast cancer patients. Their founder, Ken McKenna, created the organization after losing his wife, Minette, to breast cancer in 2004.
The core of the mission are what we call our acts of kindness. And acts of kindness may take many different forms. They may be a dinner and a movie for a family. They may be manicures and pedicures, supermarket gift cards, dinners, transportation, flowers at the holidays, all different ways to try and help people get through their treatment phase.
Manette's Angels also provides scholarships for Seton Hall students who are studying nursing, for a Verona High School student entering the medical field, and for a student who has been impacted by breast cancer. You can find much more information at manettesangels.org. Hundreds of women, meantime, gathered at the New Jersey Performing Arts Center in Newark this past weekend for Let's Talk Women's Health and Wellness. Lisa Marie Falbo has more on this unique event that helped bring awareness to various women's health concerns.
For two-time breast cancer survivor Deb Belfato, it's not enough to simply count your blessings, it's all about sharing them. It's the reason why she created Let's Talk Women's Health and Wellness and gathered leading experts in the field to share how women can care for their own breasts, brain, body, and mind, no matter their circumstances.
It haunts me to know that not every woman has access to the best care, but we're changing that. And from this haunting, if you will, a revelation, a brain burst, that we should create a day at NJPAC in Newark for every woman, a day of wellness and learning for all women that you are all so deserving of.
According to the event participants, Let's Talk Women's Health and Wellness brought much needed conversations to the forefront.
As physicians, we gather at medical conferences, right? And we talk to one another, but it's not often that we get the opportunity to talk to the public, right, to talk to the community, which is really, I think, what drew me to this event, the fact that we could interface with the community and talk about such important issues around access, around stigma, around what to look out for in terms of mental health and also physical health. I think it's just critical, and it's a really important venue.
My takeaways have been about making sure that we advocate for ourselves, making sure that we are the voice of change, making sure that we not only help ourselves, but we help one another and lift one another up. We've always been told that the doctor is always right, and some people shy away. But if in fact we don't feel empowered to advocate for ourselves, we often may not get the treatment that we deserve.
The event wasn't all serious topic matter. Musical acts like Robin DeLory wowed the crowd from the iconic NJ Pack stage. Attendees were also introduced to women-owned, health-conscious businesses.
We are here representing Kendra Scott and the philanthropic arm of her company for the Short Hills store in New Jersey. We are participating with a fundraiser for Let's Talk, where 20% of all of our sales today will go back to the Let's Talk Foundation. I think it's really important to recognize all of the resources that are out there for women's health and wellness, and I feel so strongly that so many people are unaware of the support that there is.
And the day ended with a rousing dance party and some bubbly. Everything in moderation, right? In Newark, I'm Lisa Marie Falbo.
Well, Princess Kate Middleton's mom, yes, that Princess Kate, her mom Carol, visited several Jersey ShopRite stores to promote her new Party Pieces collection. Items will be sold at 39 Saker ShopRites in Monmouth, Ocean, Somerset, Middlesex, and Mercer counties. Up next, how a new program can help students who want to work in healthcare, clean energy, and IT. Plus, a look at New Jersey sports with Chris Sakonis. Hey, and don't forget, you're watching NJ News Now. You can watch us anytime and more at our channel on New Jersey. Just head to OnNJ.com and follow us on social media.
2020 felt like a dark tunnel, and while 2020 is over, the impact is not. The pandemic affected both our physical and mental health.
We started the Cody Fund for Mental Health to change lives, so we want you to know about NJ211.
It's a referral service for anyone in crisis, even children.
I am living proof that there's light at the end of the tunnel.
And it's not a train, it's help. It's NJ211.
The New Jersey Hall of Fame is coming to you, celebrating our best and brightest, greeting guests along our Garden State Parkway through its 9 service areas, engaging travelers from our terminals to our transit centers, inspiring new generations as we move from town to town, and at New Jersey's hottest red carpet ceremony, inspiring New Jerseyans at our new home at American Dream. It's the New Jersey Hall of Fame, and it's where you want to be because everyone needs a hero.
Welcome back. A new state program called Pay It Forward offers zero-interest loans and stipends for students looking to work in healthcare, clean energy, and IT. The program is a partnership between the New Jersey CEO Council and Governor Murphy's office. The goal of the program is to get more New Jersey students into these high-demand industries.
Workers will get a zero-interest loan so they don't have to pay up front for the training. But then they only pay back if they succeed. So they will pay an affordable percentage of wages only after they earn above a certain threshold after the training. And so it will be all upside for the workers.
Well, this is the first public-private partnership of its kind in the nation. Hunterdon County commissioners broke ground on a new 36,000 square foot career and technical school building. This new facility aims to expand technology and trade opportunities for students. Looks like it's going to be a really great facility. Meantime, New Jersey political figures continuing to mourn the passing of former Governor Jim Florio, and among them is former Communications Director John Schur. He reflected on the accomplishments of the Florio administration.
He raised the income tax and the sales tax. The state was facing a real economic crisis, and it fell on him to give people the bad news that the state's books were not balanced. The state Supreme Court was about to rule that you'd have to shut down the schools if we couldn't find a better way to make sure that kids in economically poor areas got as good an education as anybody else. And his view at the time was, that's what I was elected to do.
Well, Florio served as governor from 1990 to 1994. He passed away last month at the age of 85. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and organizations are using this opportunity to highlight the dangers of domestic violence and the services they provide to victims and their families. One of them is the Jersey Battered Women's Service, which has been helping victims in New Jersey for the last 4 decades.
We also have something called transitional housing, where survivors and their children can stay for up to 2 years. And that's 11 fully furnished apartments where they can work on recovering both from the trauma that they experienced, but they can also focus on trying to increase their ability to earn income so that they're going to be successful and sustainable out in the community.
They also provide counseling services and a 24-hour emergency helpline for victims. Well, a continued threat of violence led Neptune High School to forfeit its football game with Long Branch on Saturday morning after the game was moved from Friday night. It was to be played without spectators after 4 shooting incidents in Long Branch. Well, now we'll check in on what's coming up in sports world this weekend. Here's the host of On Sports, Chris Sakonis.
Giants are off to a 5-1 start, and they'll look to keep pace in the NFC East this Sunday with a road trip to take on the Jaguars. Big question mark for the Giants is how they'll neutralize the Jaguars' pass rush. Jacksonville edge rushers Josh Allen and Trayvon Walker have combined for 4 sacks this season.
Josh Allen is, he's a dynamic edge rusher, has a knack for getting to the quarterback, being a ball disruptor. He can drop. He's a really good player. He's done a good job there for a while. And Trayvon, having seen him at Georgia, very stout on the edge, long. He's a good player. We'll have our work cut out for us.
As for the Jets, they'll look to get their 4th straight win on the road against the Broncos on Sunday. They enter this game on a 3-game win streak after taking down the Packers 27-10 at Lambeau Field. Like the Giants, their young players have really stepped up, including rookie cornerback Sauce Gardner.
So he is a special talent, and what's great about him is that he's just absorbing so much information, and he knows that he has a long way to go, and he knows he's got a ways to get better, and he's relentless in his pursuit to get better. So we got a good one, and he'll continue to get better.
Rutgers football comes off the bye week looking to snap a 3-game losing streak on Saturday. They'll host an Indiana team that hasn't won in over a month, hoping to get their first Big Ten win of the year. For the first time all season, all 3 quarterbacks will be healthy for the Scarlet Knights. Freshman Gavin Wimsett returned to practice and may start against the Hoosiers.
Exciting weekend ahead. Thanks so much, Chris. Well, this is something you'll only see in New Jersey. Sarcastic road signs. Take a look. The sign is getting into the Halloween spirit to remind drivers to pay attention to the road. Other signs include messages like, nice car, did it come with a turn signal? Another one is, get your head out of your apps. And yes, New Jersey government is behind this, is paying for this. And if you've got an idea for a similar message, you're in luck. The DOT is taking suggestions for additional messages only in New Jersey. Well, you have to check out this next story. A father and son who are fishing off the coast of Bradley Beach. Quite a surprise here when a massive whale breached the surface right next to them. As you can see in the video, the humpback whale comes to the surface seemingly out of nowhere. It then lunges directly towards their boat, coming a little bit too close for comfort. Fortunately, neither the father nor the son was hurt. They did get this video, which is amazing. Experts say whale sightings are increasing along the shore due to warmer ocean temperatures. Once in a lifetime right there. Thanks so much for watching NJ News Now. I'm Kristina Behr. We'll see you next time.